ladies and gentlemen, good morning. I have learned that the city has collectible real property taxes worth over 1 billion pesos from corporations and individuals. This is a growing concern and I am taking this very seriously. The Honorable Danilo Tayentila, Chairperson of the Committee on Finance, gave my office the relevant information relative to this problem. I will mention, Mr. President, some of the political districts in which we have the amount here. Like Poblacion District, 7,482 accounts, amounting to 483,637,744.90 centavos. Agdao District, 2,510 accounts, 99,629,015 pesos and 81 centavos. The total amount of this, Mr. President, is 1,115,161,330 pesos and 44 centavos. This is just a partial list of tax delinquents. This is just 7 out of 11 districts. My question is this: nganong di man mong kabayan? Nga ang ordinaryong dapawin nyo, makabayan man. I am in the process of determining where the problem lies. Is it a problem of inefficient tax collection, or are these delinquent taxpayers just willingly refuse to pay? Ang problema ang ani. Ang syudad, nagsige og una-una og maayong mga proyekto. Pero dili masuportahan kay kulang ang budget. Kulang ang budget kay ubay-ubay man ang wala mubayad o taxes. Naiwan kumpanya o personahe gasigi o pademolis, pero di ay sila mismo wala kabayad o real property taxes. This concerns me as the head of the Sangguniang Panglungsod. With the huge amount involved, it would seem to me that there is a need for the Council to amend the existing ordinance and make it more fair. Imurag isisihon raman ninyo ang atong existing na balakod. If we feel the necessity of amending the existing revenue code only to ensure collection and payment, then we will do it. Now, if the problem lies with the collection of taxes, then the City Treasurer's Office must shape up and step up the collection. There have been several instances in the past that complaints against your office have been brought to me. You must be deaf not to hear this. I strongly suggest that you revisit the provisions of City Ordinance number 158-05 series of 2005, otherwise known as the 2005 Revenue Code of the City of Davao. You have all what you need to ensure collection, such as but not limited to levy on properties and sale at public auction. Of course, you need not be reminded of Section 12, Paragraph 9 of Chapter 2 of the Ordinance, which relates to the penalty should you refuse to exhaust all the remedies available to your office. And I will read it for your benefit. Paragraph 9, penalty for failure to issue and execute warrant. Without prejudice to criminal prosecution under the revised penal code and other applicable laws, the City Treasurer or his deputy who fails to issue or execute the warrant of levy within 1 year from the time the tax becomes delinquent, or within 30 days from the date of issuance thereof, or who is found guilty of abusing the exercise thereof in an administrative or judicial proceeding, shall be dismissed from the service. I am warning all concerned officers of the City Treasurer's Office. You better perform, or else we will utilize measures provided by law for the imposition of all applicable penalties for your commission, willful legal or otherwise. Now, if the problem lies with the taxpayer, I strongly suggest that you pay the taxes due to you. For the real property taxes, you have until March 31, 2014 to settle. Read the revenue code of the city. You will realize that the local government has vast power to guarantee payment. I hate to see the day that the city will be compelled to invoke its authority to oblige you to pay. I am talking about assessment of interest levied on your properties or sale of the subject property at public auction. It would seem now that the projects of the city, especially those relating to the poor, are at your mercy. If you want this government to bring relevant, prompt, and efficient services to the people, yourself included, then do your share. Pay your local taxes. I am giving special attention to this matter as this aligns not only me, being the head of the body, but also as a taxpayer, just like any Davaoeno who religiously pays taxes. I will be closely working with the Honorable Tangiran on this. We will not stop until we get to the bottom of this problem. Mr. President, at this juncture, I refer this matter to the proper committees to determine whether or not there is a necessity for the present council to amend the revenue code of the city and to tackle related matters to expedite and ensure payment of all taxes imposed by our local government. To all of you, maraming salamat.